thought, well, this had to be an angel, was it not? And it was. It was an angel from heaven with a message from God, saying that I was going to have a very special baby, and that this baby was going to be named Jesus, that Jesus was going to be the king who would reign forever, the Son of God.
You know, after we had heard that Mary was going to be pregnant, an angel came and visited me as well. And the angel told me that Mary's baby was going to be a very special baby, that he was going to save people from their sins, and that we should name him Jesus, which means God saves. After we had heard this, Caesar issued an order that we should all be counted in our original village. And for me and my family, that's right here in Bethlehem. So we decided to make the journey out. We ended up purchasing a donkey for Mary to ride on. His name is Pokey right over there. And we made the entire journey. It took us almost an entire week to get here. And by the time we got here, there was so many people, we had no idea what to do.
And I had Joseph knocking door to door at every inn we could find, and no one had any room. And I told Joseph we needed somewhere because baby Jesus was coming and there was nothing that was going to stop him. And luckily, there was one very generous innkeeper that allowed us to stay here in his stable, with his lovely animals too. And he allowed his wife to assist me in childbirth. I was a little confused at first, seeing that Jesus is a very special baby. Should he not have a very special place to be born at? But I knew that God had his plans for me, my child, and my husband.
You know, after the people begin to leave and the crowds begin to die down, we plan on looking for a house to raise our new family in. Oh, before I forget, there was this other group of people. They dressed kind of strange too.
The shepherds.
Oh, thank you, honey. The shepherds! They had this great story that they wanted to share with all of you. In fact, they're just right down the road there. You guys should go talk to them and hear the story that they have for you.
And please remind them that they left their lovely little lamb here. Our innkeeper's daughter is keeping him company, but I am a little worried. As night comes, the wolves come out.
Yes, indeed. Well, thank you guys for coming. Shalom.
Shalom.
Thank you.
Good.
You guys like some bread?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Like some bread?
Hello. Hello.
All right, we can head over here to the shepherds too. I was thinking, no sir, I don't want to. Be careful with that one. She's a bad. Yeah, she doesn't like it. She's okay.
I got on videotape, sorry.
I know, what is that?
we're gonna just throw you on that note.
Take care of the sheep, protect them from the coyotes, the wolves, the bears, the lions from getting to them. And they can be boring at times. We take turns sleeping, but most of the time we're around the fire just staying warm. But you know, it's really a job nobody wants.
Oh my goodness, last night the sky just brightens up like we've never seen before. And all of a sudden there was an angel standing right in front of us glowing. And we didn't know what to think. We were shaking with fear. We couldn't even move.
Yeah, the angel said not to be afraid. I've got to tell you, I was scared to death. I had no idea what he was going to do. But it turned out he had a message. He said the Messiah had been born tonight. This is the one our people have waited for forever. He's the one that's going to save us. The angel said he was born in Bethlehem, which is just right down the hill. But Bethlehem is so small. I couldn't believe the Messiah we've waited for our whole lives would be born in a tiny town like Bethlehem. This is where our king was born.
Not only Bethlehem, But it would be a baby wrapped in cloth, lying in a manger. I mean, a manger. That's what we feed our animals for crying out loud. And he was going to be our new king. But then, if he was born in a palace, us lowly shepherds would never have been invited in to meet him. When's the last time you were invited in the palace?
Never.
You know, and then all of a sudden angels appeared praising God, saying, "Glory to God in the highest, peace on earth to people of goodwill." It was something. And then all of a sudden they disappeared. Poof. The angels were gone. And I said, "Did you see that? Was it just me? Am I crazy?"
Oh, but when we realized we weren't crazy, we ran down into Bethlehem to look for the baby that the angel had told us about. And sure enough, just like he said, the baby was there lying in a feeding trough in a cave where sometimes we would take our sheep to have their baby lambs. I don't know if you saw that baby lamb tonight. Oh, yes. He's got to take his time over there.
Power outage.
Experiences with us. But you know what? I don't know what I was expecting that night when we got there. But I know one thing. There was a baby. He looked like any other baby we'd seen before. But you know what? This baby had a sense of peace that surrounded him. Did you guys feel that?
Yes.
It was probably the first time we've ever left the sheep unattended. But we weren't going to miss this. And it was afterwards, we were running through town yelling and waking everybody up and telling them, "We've seen angels." And the angels told us about the Messiah. It was amazing.
It was a miracle. And as unbelievable as this story may sound to you, it's exactly what we saw. It's exactly, and it went just like the angel told us. But you know what? We're just shepherds. But there is a group of wise men over here that saw something too. And you know what? They're smart. They're well educated. I think you might like to hear what they have to say about that event that night. I'd encourage you to go listen to them.
Thank you.
Shalom.
I bet you they're cold. But they have all that fur.
Oh, sweethearts.
We were okay.
How cute. Very sweet.
All right. Thank you for the light. Shalom, everybody. Come on in.
Shalom.
What are you infusing?
Oh, we're going to share.
I'm just curious.